So we are going to Home Cafe. And that's that right there. Why? We don't know. We just figured, why not? Okay, it look cute. It's like a little, oh, big old Hello Kitty bow. Oh, level. You don't even know where you go to. Shut up. There's also steps. Home Cafe. Hi. Yes. Okay. Here we have it. Look at this. What are we doing? We're masters and princesses. Try it. Film? Is it okay? No. Okay, but me. You can look at me. Okay, like this. I can. Oh, but you can do it. Okay. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is so freaking cute.
We got a princess card. And we get to take care of our hands first or afterwards, whichever one. I got a latte, little coffee. And Tinesha got strawberry.
Wow. Yeah, it's like if you look at it, who are buying these? Like, look at all the ones that say sold out. Look at that. All those sold out pictures. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, think about that.
Alright, y'all see that Hello Kitty thing now? Hold on. Let's get back underneath the thing so we can talk about it. Oops. When? So, what did you think about the Maid Cafe? Oh wait, this probably is a horrible place to have an interview. Never mind. Okay guys, so what we're about to do now is reenact our experience at the Maid Cafe. And we're doing this because they would not allow us to record and we want to capture our memories while they're fresh. So Gwen is going to be the reenactor. Okay?
She's gonna try.
She's gonna try. And a disclaimer, nobody's making fun of anything or accents. We're doing what we experienced, y'all.
And explain what a Maid Cafe is. So kind of.
Okay, yeah, let me explain that. All right, so here's the thing. When you come to Tokyo for me is big on role playing, cosplay, costume playing. They have these different cafes that have themes and they just really commit to a theme. Maid cafes were like one of the first cafe types to have this sort of a theme. And I said the same thing, what is a maid cafe, right? And all I'm gonna say is, it's hard to explain. You have to go and experience a maid cafe. At the basic level, the waitresses are dressed up as maids. At the more deeper level, I don't even know what it's about.
Fantasy.
It's fantasy. I guess it's a maid fantasy, right? A young maid fantasy, not even like
It's a fantasy for all ages. So if for some reason you choose to bring a kid in, it's it's the maid, the nanny, kind of like taking care of you. When you're a teenager, it's like a girlfriend.
In these cafes, there weren't any kids. If this was in the United States, it would be that place where you bring your little kids for little birthday parties, tea parties, little things like that. But in Japan, no. It would be a girl thing. It wouldn't be a little boy thing. It would be for little girls, right? But in Japan, no, it's for adults. So it was just interesting. It was interesting, but we laughed a lot. It was and funny.
It was interesting, the whole experience.
The experience. So Gwen,
I don't know.
Is going to present to you the experience.
Okay. So we did have to go in. They bring us into our table and everything, and then the girl comes up to us and she's like, "Hello, my name is Taka, and I'm gonna be a maid." And we're sitting there, we're going, "Okay, is this the menu? Is that okay? Is that okay?"
はい、それでは改めましてお帰りなさいませご主人様、お嬢様。まずこちらアットホームカフェのメニュー説明からさせていただきます。
And meanwhile, she's pointing at stuff and saying this to us. And what are we saying?
We're just like nodding because we don't know what she's saying.
So she comes back. The picture. We're like,
huh?
The picture? Okay. I'm making it clear for you, but it wasn't clear for us.
It wasn't.
And so we just said, picture. And she's like,
she brought over like a
big
board.
Big poster board. And it had like all of these people.
These people, like just like this.
Right.
And she told us to pick one.
Just pick it.
Like, what do you mean?
And we're just looking at each other.
Like, are we picking a pose?
Like, who do you want to do your picture with?
That's what she was asking.
Right. So she said, pick it. We like, well, you. Because you're the one.
Is that her up there?
So we picked her. And she was like, oh, thank you very much. Oh, hey, thank you. And so we're like, okay. And then after that, they're like, okay, we got to do something. It's like, we don't know what they're saying. You repeat that to us.
Yeah.
More, two. Because they had to do this. So we're doing all of this stuff. We're sitting there going, this is okay. We're putting on a little heart flavor like, and so we repeated it. And
in that baby voice, you have to do that voice.
You had to do the voice and everything.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like, and so we're laughing, we're clapping, okay. When that was done, here comes our desserts, because we picked the desserts.
Oh yeah, our desserts.
So the desserts were beautiful, because they were beautiful desserts.
Yeah.
And so whatever she got was like a sorbet something, and I got a chocolate something. But everything was a presentation, so it's the same thing. They put your desserts down, they just set it in a proper place for you, and here we go again.
And mind you, the men are doing this too. Like all those little thug men, they were actually doing this stuff. Like they came here for that.
We finally get our dessert and we're eating it. And you can tell them what was in yours.
Well, my dessert, it had everything in it, y'all. It had glitter, it had gold, it had jujubes, it had pokey sticks, it had pop rocks and these star things. It just had everything up in there.
It's kind of like when you have, you're making a dessert for your child.
And your kid.
Say, okay, we're going to make a sundae. What do you want in it? And mine said, I want fudge, I want chocolate, I want cornflakes, and then I want pop rocks, and I want some hard something that I don't even know what it is, and top it off with some glued together Pocky Rops with
decoration. They made that.
And we ate it. It was good. It was, again, the experience was great, because we got our princess cards at the very beginning. So
those are princess.
Yes, princess cards with our names on the back.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yes, I was Princess Sasha.
And I'm Princess Tinesha.
Look at the heart.
You see the heart?
Yes. So we were princesses. And as princesses, we did not have to do anything for ourselves. And that was the whole point.
And the guys aren't princes.
They're masters.
They're masters.
So in other words, they're your maids. They're there to serve you.
So
we
show them
go
my
up
pictures.
and take pictures. Now, the first picture we took, put on our little bunny rabbit ears or cat ears or whatever they were.
Yep.
Yep. See, that's our maid. Look at that. And she loves us. Look at those hearts that she drew on the picture. And this is the second photo. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Making our hearts. We make hearts. What we found out was that you get an hour's worth of experience. Like, you're there for an hour.
Guess what? You would think that this was a tourist trap. You know how you always hear tourist trap? And you would think that this was just touristy, a bunch of tourists. But these people were local people. And a lot of them were by themselves. So I would think even if they were Japanese tourists, it would be a group of people.
Right.
What is this really about? Because then when I went and looked at the pictures in the souvenir shop, most of those pictures were sold out. Like sold out. Like who is, and you know what that reminds me of with the pictures being sold out? Like pictures like these. Okay. And the other one. So pictures like these, right? Like maybe this girl with about 30 different poses, and it's like postcard pictures.
Right, it's like girlfriend. This is my girlfriend.
Yeah, and that's what it reminds me of. Yeah. It reminds me of like if you frequent that Maid Cafe often, you have a favorite.
Right.
And then you go and you purchase that favorite's paraphernalia.
Right.
You know, like even when our maid asked who did we want to take a picture with,
right?
And when we chose her, I'm sure that it seems as if they may get some sort of commission or
she seemed really
reward system. Yeah, like if her product sells, if she as a product sells.
Hey, I think it's worth an experience.
Exactly. It was funny. It was interesting.
It was funny. How are you gonna really?
We were the only people who weren't Japanese in there.
That is true.
Like we can't even say the only black people. Like we were the only people who were not Japanese. Like there was no other nationalities up in that Mickey flick.
Right.
So yeah.
And then that they had to speak English or they try to speak. Well, as you could see, they were struggling because we were struggling to understand.
Yeah, and that's why our bill, and that is how our bill came to $25 a piece. That's how our bill became $50 for some ice cream.
Ice cream and a small little coffee, but the experience.
Yep.
Overall, it was fun. It was funny. You know, we added our perspective of what it's really about or what we think it could be about. But in the end, it was worth it. $25 later. We can't get this in the U.S. I've not seen it anywhere.
No.
So at this point, it's fun and it was funny.
All right, y'all. Well, that is our experience at a Maid Cafe. Home Cafe is the one we went to. And it was in Akihabara.
Yeah.
So until next time, y'all know what to do. Thumbs up. You better thumbs up. Don't be thumbs down in us and talk about some blah 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 blah. We ain't trying to hear all that. If they would have let us record, we could have showed you what was what, but now we had to reenact what was what. Right. So thumbs up. Leave us a wonderful comment, and subscribe
below.
Peace.